Hi guys, I'm back with another collaboration video, and this video is all about fall. Lauren Renee, go check her out. She should just be called the Lauren Renee Variety Show because she does cooking and recipes and reviews and DIY art projects and makeup tutorials and makeup reviews and all the whole shebang. So go check her out. I'll link her channel down below. Also, I will link her video. She asked to do a fall collab with me, and I am a stickler for collabs. So if you are interested in doing collaboration video with myself, hit me up, let me know, and yeah, so the look that I'm doing today, this is it, and I'm using the Stila Mind palette. There's 4 palettes. I think it's like Mind, Spirit, Body, Water, Bless, you know, just something. Anyways, I got the Mind palette, and then the only other shadow I threw in was the Insomnia Makeup Geek pigment, and other than that, that's all I used. So if you would like to see how I did this, then just stay tuned. Alright, the first thing that I like to use is my face primer. It's an e.l.f. mineralized face primer. And I just take about 2 pumps and just put that all over my face. Next, I'm going to go in with my Kat Von D Lock-It foundation, and the color on this one is L46, and this stuff is pretty potent, so usually I'll just use a pump and like a half of a pump. After I've gotten that all on and I look like I'm wearing some war paint, I will take my Miracle Complexion sponge from Real Techniques. I run this under some water, I squeeze the excess out, and then I just dab this in until it's blended. I'm not going to do that on camera just for time's sake, but I just blend it out until it's blended out. Okay, so I have the foundation blended in, and what I like to do next is take my Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. It's the Dark Eraser Dark Spot Treatment Corrector, and I have the lightest one. It's in Fair. And I just do a couple of clicks, and then what I do is I just dab some under my eye to cover my dark circles, and then I do like a triangle shape here because it's gonna just highlight this area for me. Then I take the pointy side of the Miracle Complexion sponge and I just blend it out. The next step is I like to prime my eyelids, and I use the MAC paint pot. This one's in soft ochre. I also use Painterly if I have it on hand. And I just do a thin coat covering my eyelids all the way up to my brows, and then I also put a little bit on my brows. So next I do my eyebrows, and I use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade, and I use the chocolate. And what I use it on is a brush that I actually got from Michael's Arts and Crafts store. It's a paintbrush, and it is the 7400 Angular by La Cormiel, and this is what it looks like. So it's very, very tiny, and I'm going to do that off of camera because that's probably the most time-consuming part of my makeup routine, so I'm going to do that off camera. Alright, so what I like to do next is powder my face, and I use the Ben Nye Luxury Powder in Cameo. And I just take a Real Techniques, this is a setting brush, and I just put it in the sifter, and I will do under my eyes first to set the concealer so it doesn't crease. And then I do just kind of those spots where I get oily the most. which is just my T-zone. Because the rest of my skin's pretty dry. And now with the weather changing, it just makes it even drier. And then you get like these dry patches all over your face. Once that's done, I like to do my bronzing, and I use this Pop Beauty Sun-Kissed Bronzer with another Real Techniques brush. It's the blush brush, and I just dab it in, and I just do some bronzing on the outskirts of my face. Once I get that all blended in, I contour, and I use the NYX blush in taupe with an angled brush, and this one is a BRC N24. It's just a Coastal Scents angled brush. Next, I like to do my blush. And the brush I am going to use for that is, this is a crown brush. It was the breast cancer awareness set, and the handle has worn off, so I don't know what it's called, but it looks just like an angled brush, and it's not dirty. That's just the color of the tip of it. It's just pink. But the blush I'm going to use is an e.l.f. blush, and this one is in Berry Mary. It's just a berry color. And I'm just going to put that on the apples of my cheeks. Next, I like to highlight, and I'm using my MAC Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish. And I just do the tops of my cheekbones. And then to finish that off, I take my Hourglass Ambient Light with the same brush, which by the way is a Tarte brush. That was in one of the Christmas collections. And I take the lightest color, which is the one in the middle, and I think that one's Incandescent Light, and that goes under my eye to brighten that up. Then I kind of just run this down and get all of the colors, and then that just goes wherever I didn't put any other product other than the foundation. And what that does is it kind of just gives you a glowy effect. You can see at all. Then I like to set that with my Mario Badescu facial spray. First color I'm going to use is Perception, which is this like burnt orange color, and that's going to go into my crease. And actually, before I forget, I'm going to go into this color first, and this one is Reason, and it's just like a creamy white color, and it sounds like it's going to rain. So what I'm going to do is, that's going to be my brow bone highlight, and I'm just going to dab that onto my brow bone, and then bring down any excess onto the lid, and this is just going to help the colors blend easier. Then we're going in with Perception, which is this burnt orange, and a fluffy brush. I like to use this Coastal Scents BRC N06 brush. It's my favorite blending brush, and these colors, they're all matte, so they tend to be very powdery, so I like to tap off any excess, and I am just going to be putting that in my crease, Next, I'm going in with this flat paddle brush, and this one is also by Coastal Scents, and it's the BRCN02. And I'm going in with this color right here. It's called Imagination, and in the pan it looks like it's a plummy purple color, but as you see when I put this on my lid, it actually comes off as almost a black brown. Maybe you can see a slight hint of the purple, but it's not very noticeable at all to me. But I'm just putting that on my lid, making sure I get into the lash line. I'm leaving a little space right here for an inner corner highlight. And I just want to make sure that I get it opaque. And then I take the corner, or I'm sorry, the edge of the brush right here, get some of that shadow onto it, and then I am going to drag that on my bottom lash line about 3/4 of the way in, and then drag it out to the corner here and connect to the lid space. Next, I need a color to blend between this color and this one, so there's not any harsh lines. And what I'm going to use to do that is this one right here, and it is called Understanding, and it's just a reddish brown. It's more brown with some red undertones, and I'm going in with a C433 Pro blending fluff brush, and I believe this is a crown brush. And I'm just going to put that in between the burnt orange and the plum color, and that's just going to help those transition together. Next, I'm going to go back in with my fluffy blending brush and back into Perception, the burnt orange, and I'm going to drag that on my bottom lash line under the plum color to smoke that out some and make it so it's not so harsh, and then just pull it up here a little bit. Next, I'm going in with this little itty bitty brush. I like to use this brush for my inner corner tear duct area. It's from Coastal Scents. It doesn't have a name on it, but it's just a small brush. And I'm going to go back in with Reason, and that is going on the inner corner. Alright, next is the fun part, and that is going to be using this Makeup Geek pigment. It is in Insomnia. This is what it looks like. So I could show you in the pan, but I don't want to spill any of it. It's very messy. But it's like a blue-brown color, like I just did right now. Look what I did. Oh, I jinxed myself. I use the cap here. It's safer that way, so you're not spending your time cleaning that crap up. And I take a synthetic flat brush, and this one again is a Coastal Scents BRB S20. I love Coastal Scents. And I just spray one spray with some mineralized Fix Plus. You can use water, Visine, whatever you have. And I just go into the brush like this and just dab it, tap it a little bit. And this is going to go, the focus of this color is going to be on the center of the lid. So I want to get most of the product that's on the brush on the center of the lid and then lightly dab it out to the sides here. And then you might get some fallout. So then I take a corner of the brush and I'm going to run that just slightly on the lash line all the way to where the lashes end. Alright, next is my eyeliner. I'm using the Milani Liquid Eye. This one is in black. Any black liner will do. And I am going to line my top and bottom waterline. Next I'm going to add some lashes, and the ones I'm using, they're called Cara eyelashes. It says 100% human hair. This doesn't feel like human hair to me, and they were $1 off of shopmissa.com, and they're the number 5s. They say it's real human hair. I don't believe it. It's $1. I'm not going to complain. I have a couple pairs of their lashes that I ordered when I ordered some jewelry from them, and they're not that bad for $1, but I do have to trim them off, I find, because these tend to be way too long for my eye space area. Alright, so the lashes are on and I got some fallout, so I'm just going to clean that up. And I'm going to use the Bad Gal Lash by Benefit for my bottom lashes. The top ones are pretty dramatic, so I don't feel that I need to add any mascara. And this right lash keeps creeping up. It's like creeping up on me. The lipstick. Going in with, this is a Kat Von D, and it's the Studded Kiss lipsticks, and I haven't used this one yet. I bought it a couple weeks ago. I've been excited to try it. It's just perfect for fall, and I just didn't have the opportunity to use it yet, so I figured I'm doing a fall tutorial, why not break out the lipstick. So this one is in LUV, and let's see how this goes. So that's very bright. I kind of dig it. So I'm going to come in with this Devil's Food Cake Butter Gloss from NYX. I'm going to throw that on there only because that lipstick appears to be very drying. Alright, so that is it. I hope you enjoyed watching, and make sure you go and look at Lauren Renee's channel, see what she did, and I will link her channel down below, or her video. Go check her out. I'm sure she has an awesome video, and I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to subscribe down below and thumbs up, and I will see you next time. Bye!